Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of X4 the War Campaign, and today we are going to start our war footing, moving into an area where we want to actually start pushing. And that area I have chosen to do first. I've kind of gone away from choosing this area here. I was going to do this area, but this area here is going to be mainly to do with our fleet support and like kind of fleet setup that we're going to need mainly for that. And I'm going to do that as well. But we need to set up today a place to start pushing long term. For example, we need to start taking out one of the other factions, and the one I've chosen is the Holy Order of the Pontifict, which is this area here. The reason why I've chosen this area here is because it's off to the side a little bit, and there are stuff to do with the Xenon here as well, which is where we're going to push into as well. But first of all, I want to take out this faction here. Now, we still haven't bought everything from this faction. I have gone ahead, and I'm actually in the system at the moment. I went ahead and bought a lot of the designs and stuff like that, their blueprints already. There are some more that we need to do, but we can set up, we can preempt our push into the system, and that's what we're going to do today. So the first thing I'm going to do is True Sight is going to be where we enter into with our fleets. So we're going to kind of want a backstop of defenses there. We also want to stop them from pushing out here, so we want to create a blockade here as well. But first of all, certainly for today's episode, let's go ahead and start this area here. Now, obviously, we want to pay the taxes at the moment because we don't want to lose all the reputation. Now, we're actually max reputation with them, but we don't want to lose that just yet. Try and get as close as possible to that jump gate. 10 million. Okay, right. Let's go into here. Let's see if this is big enough. Now, I want to set defense module. As you can see, I've bought some of their stuff already. They have got some kind of cool different designs now through all the sectors. They're obviously very similar, but the administration center is kind of cool. I do like that administration center. So I'm going to go ahead and use that admin center. And I kind of like these side-on bridge sections. We're going to go ahead and set them up as well. Now, this is going to be a completely new design of defense. I haven't done this before, so I don't know how this is going to go. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Let's see. Discs. So that's our inner defense. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to our cross sections. I'm going to place a cross section. And then I'm going to go up and down. Now, obviously, we don't need to worry too much about the height because I tell you what we can actually do is we can remove these. We can actually copy that. Now, I want to go up and down more levels than one. So go ahead and set up another layer. Now, this is going to be an expensive build. Matter of fact, what we could do. Now, this side's actually technically facing the enemy, but I'm not too worried about that. But what we can do is possibly set up. No, we'll play it safe and we'll set these up. Copy sequence. Go ahead and copy the sequence. Okay, so that's going to be roughly how big we're going to make this start off with. Probably expand on this at a later stage, but let's go ahead and we want internal and external defenses, so they have to work their way through all of them. But let's go ahead and place go. Again, I could have just copied one after I'd done it and rotated it, but sometimes a bit of a faff trying to rotate, and it's easy enough just go ahead and set up the next one. worst thing about these buildings sometimes is when you zoom in or change the angle, the where you place them doesn't always go where you want them to go. They end up going to a completely different direction. That can be a bit of a nightmare. Thankfully, it's behaving itself today. That's good. Right, so that's our outer defense done there. We're now going to need to set up bridges. Now, I actually quite like the... So I'm going to go ahead and copy. Cool. Need to see. So they're actually going away. It's hard to see with the colour. When you got the red, it makes it a little bit harder. Okay, so that's our kind of like sideways slanted stuff, which is cool looking. Right place. It's the arrows actually. Place that. There. Actually, want it. Now I am going to copy this one because it's an absolute nightmare when you rotate. It doesn't remember your rotation. Place, there we go. If I click on that there now, it actually places me another one of the. So it'll just be in click copy module, place, click copy module, and place. Same again, going back up. I want this defense platform. Now, the one that we had in Tharka's Cascade, the initial one we had against the Xenon, had its problems. It's an okay defense system, but when we had the two together, it actually didn't survive. The second one didn't survive. Only the first one survived because it was fully operational and had enough defense, and the fleet as well. And obviously, it's still standing now because there's a heavier presence of Argon and Split forces in that area now, so they can't actually mount a good enough defense. And I believe they don't have a shipyard. It obviously makes it a little bit harder for them to get fleets in. Don't quote me on that because we haven't got the whole area. Place. Oh, hard to see. One more on the top there. Copy this one. Copy. Snap on and place. There we go. Let's rotate it around. And we'll just place the last ones on this side here. I actually think place. Like it was. Copy module. This is a new design I'm playing with, so I don't know how well it's going to. There's going to be more than one of them, so hopefully, and certainly because we're not actually at war with them at the moment, so we can certainly build moderate safety. Certainly not going to do that again next time. Okay, they all placed right. They all seem to be placed right. It does look kind of cool. Okay, so we need now to do internal ones. Thankfully, if it lets me, copy module and I'll do that. That's right. Good. Oh, copy module. And go. Top of the seat again. There. There. And that gives us massive amounts of firepower platform. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to place top, bottom bridges that direction so that they're flat against any coming from above or below. Obviously, you're going to get well, that's actually bottoms. Okay, that one is complete. And copy over. A little bit easier once you started building JP station. So one done. Again, we'll just place a bridge on the top and the bottom. Rotate it around so it's facing the right way. Snapping can sometimes tries to snap on things on it. Okay, they're connected properly. Let's go and do the top two. Go. One and two. Second one didn't go. Place itself. Okay, so that's two done. Two more to go. Let's just make it easy. Driving me mad. That's easier, and that's the way I'm. That it's far easier dragging it out of the area of build so it turns red than it is trying to delete them all. Bloody night. Gotta do it all one at a time. There we go. Right, so setup, good to go. That defense platform is actually pretty cool. Quite like the look of it. There's a few things I want to add to it at a later stage. Certainly want to put on a docking platform in case I need to repair. I may actually even put a maintenance bay on this for the small ships and just in case we do get to survive and bring some of them back with us, we can repair them. But I think for now, we're going to place 4 of these. We're going to make sure they're set to a high preset. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritties of setting them all up for now. But I am going to assign a builder. Ironic because we'll probably one of their ships. Miles away. You will go miles away. Time. Let you. Time isn't an issue at the moment because we're still, as I say, trying to get the other blueprints. Right. Managed by offers. Let's see how much it's going to cost us. 86 million. We've got them resources at the moment, so I want the first one built. I'm then going to save this plan. This is going to be our FOB. FOB defense. Defense platform. I'm hoping this one's going to take the test of time. I'm not sure how it's going to plan out, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll do good. Right. That's set up. Good to go. I'm now going to do the same again. 3 others. New plot. 5x5. It could have probably fit in the 4x4, but I do want to expand them at a later stage. Let's go and try and get floors. Going to be buy the license, load plan, FOB defense platform. I'm not going to put the money in for this one, but I am going to assign a builder, because what it'll probably do is get energy cells, hull parts, and electronics from my own. Oh, that's our second one. Good to go. That's our 2 defense platforms done in true sight. They're both going to be there. We're going to place one here and one here, so that no matter what angle someone comes out of that jump gate, they're going to more than likely bump into one of these defense platforms. Now, obviously, they can just go straight down the middle, and the defense platforms probably won't have range for them. So we'll hold our fleet in this area here. But this is going to be mainly for us to fall back to. So what we'll probably do is we'll come in, we'll take out the first defense platform they've got here, and then we'll move on. That's kind of a cool layout. They've actually got docking platforms as well. Maybe we need to consider that at a later stage, but for now, I'm happy with what we got. Let's see if we can get some more credits out of our production. In fact, it's probably going to be better go. Yeah. I have built some more of the refineries. So we've got a helium refinery now. We've got the silicon refinery up and running. That's costing me a fortune at the moment. So we're really going hellbent for leather to get our shipyard up and running. As you can see, it is making a good amount of money. 100 mil. There we go. That'll do us. So let's get these last 2. Oh, that's my own sector. That one. That's the one I want. Oh, right. Let's see how close we can get. A new plot. Out there. Buy the license. Same again. Load the plan up. FOB defense platform. Sign. Form. Sign or hire a builder. You can build your own demise. Okay, that's that done. Confirm the module changes. Let's just double check that platform 2. Make sure that's got about 86 million to build. It is, but in case we'll set to high. And then we need our final plot. Plot. Close as possible. That other one. Oh, that's good. Kind of skew if. Don't think it's going to get any. It'll do. Again, load the platform. Defense platform. Make sure the preset's set to high. And another builder. You're not busy. Builder. Confirm module changes. And there we have it. 4 defense platforms set up, ready to go. Going to be pretty cool. That should hopefully hold out against any onslaught that we get from them. Obviously, the capital ships can cause us some serious damage, so we definitely need to get our fleet in there. We're going to also build alongside our war fleet, the main war fleet that we've been building with our interceptors and our CAG fleets and stuff like that, which we've got here. We're going to build a heavy capital ship presence fleet to take out the Xenon above us, because obviously that sector there is heavy on damage towards our shields, so we need strong shields. Small fighters and stuff like that aren't going to cut it, and if we try and place them with an aircraft carrier, or sorry, there is no air base, a carrier. We place it with a carrier and we place fighters in the carrier, they're more than likely going to deploy them fighters and lose them all anyway. We'll save the carriers for the main fleet. That secondary fleet will probably have 3 or 4 capital ships, plus some long range behemoths or something like that to take out the stations. So that's the plan for now. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the current plan and situation. If you've got your own suggestions, if we're hitting the wrong target first, you know, or if you want to see something else being hit at the same time or something like that. This really is going to be a push now to try and take these sectors out. Hopefully we'll have it by the end of the week in terms of how long it takes me to get it all prepped ready to go. And we'll see how it goes from there. But that's going to be us for this episode. Tune in on the next episode where I'm probably going to do the same setup here on this side, and we're going to start the fleet pushing into true sight ready to go. Obviously the fleet can just sit in there, but we obviously need to look at our capital ships, and that's what we're going to be looking at on the next episode. But until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.